Hello again. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? Mickey-Mouse. There's our buddy Mickey Mouse. These right here, I don't know what they're called, but these are kind of neat. They're all jointed. Mickey moves back and forth and so forth. And he's got a base that we can put him on. And we'll set Mickey right there. Now Mickey needs his buddies here with him. So who's his right-hand man? Donald Duck. And there's Donald. Donald, these are rubber. All the joints move back and forth. And I was very fortunate. I went to just a kind of a run-of-the-mill type flea market one time, and these guys were all there. And they all have their little bases. I'm just going to lay him down. He's kind of tired, so we'll let him rest. And who else but Pluto? There's Pluto. And Pluto's ears even move. So his ears move, his legs move, his tail will wag, and so forth. And these were made by Marx. Very, very seldom do you ever see these, and these are some of the rarer ones. So they're very unusual. They were not expensive when I bought them, because I don't think the person that had them knew what he had. So I'll turn these around so you can see them. And who else? Well, there's Bambi. And Bambi's kind of hurting because poor old Bambi lost a leg. I don't know, today's hunting season is starting here in Ohio, and maybe Bambi still stands up all right. Bambi's short a leg. And it's kind of goofy to have him here, but we've got to have our boy Goofy. It always fascinated me that Goofy could walk on 2 feet, and poor old Pluto had to use 4 feet. That kind of was interesting. All right, Bambi, you go ahead. I understand. Another leg came off. These are all jointed, like I say. And here's Goofy. Everything on Goofy works. So we'll lay him right down there with the group. These guys do have the pieces that go on the bottom that will stand them up. Maybe we can stand Goofy up. We'll see. Goofy's got some things already plugged in there, so we can't stand him up. And let's go a different route. Here's Lady from Lady and the Tramp. And here she has ears that move. And once again, these were by Marx. And I've never seen them anywhere except this bunch right here. I've been to many, many toy shows and flea markets and so forth, but never have I seen these. And here's one of Donald's nephews. I don't know if it's Louie, Dewey, or Huey, or which one it is. But if you try to figure it out, I guess you'll be screwy. So there's one of the nephews, and he also has everything that moves. We'll put him on a base. All right, bud, there you go. Get on your base there. And we'll let you stand proud. There you are. Stand up straight, boy. There you go. And then we have some of the oddball, harder to find things. I'm not sure which of the Disney things this guy came from. But he's not one of Mickey Mouse's close friends, but there he is. And we'll give him a base too. Set him right up there. Stay there, bud. There you go. And we go to Pinocchio's dad. His head even moves back and forth. Is that right? Do you agree? Yes, I do. Okay. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Hello. Okay. And there's his boy. There's Pinocchio. Pinocchio, you glad to be with us? Yes, you are. Your noses will grow when you said that. That's good. There's Pinocchio. Briar Rabbit. I think this guy here may have been with the Briar Rabbit bunch. Briar Rabbit's, everything moves on him, including his tail. We'll lay him right down there. And Jiminy Cricket. Everything on Jiminy moves. He brought his umbrella in just in case it's going to rain. I don't know. But there's Jiminy Cricket. He goes right there. And here's the parrot, and I forget what the parrot's from. I'm not a real Disney authority, but there's the parrot. And the last one in the group, Peter Pan. So there's your Disney group. All of them are by Marx. All of them, their legs, arms, heads, tails, and everything else move. And that's a complete set as far as I know. Like I say, I can't tell you whether there are more of them because I've never seen these anywhere for sale other than this group I ran into one day. And it was a strange situation. I'm walking through a flea market, and the flea market normally doesn't have anything like this. I look over on a table, and here are all these guys together, and they had a fairly reasonable price on it. And reasonable with me is cheap. So anyway, I got these, and this is my little collection. And they're not Swappets, but they're kind of like Swappets. So this is a group I wanted to share with you and give you a little variety. But like I said, I collect everything. If I like it, I get it. And we're going to adjourn the club right now. All in favor of adjourning, raise your hand and say aye. There you go. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like these. Thank you very much and have a good day.